Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me for the May 2016 Tarot Scopes and Animal Totem cards. We're going to do the tarot with the Rock and Roll Tarot, which is my deck that I created, and then we're going to pull an Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which is also a deck that I created myself. I wanted to tell everybody that here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to pick a color, okay? I want everybody to pick a color before we start the reading, okay? And just keep it in mind while I'm shuffling the cards, and I'll tell you what it comes into play later. And then secondly, people have been saying they have a hard time finding me. You know, now there's similar readers that look similar. I'm going to be using that JPEG thing, the picture of me in the cartoon, so that's how you'll always know that it's my reading, if you're looking for it, okay? Okay, let me get shuffling. What is going to be the May reading for Aquarius for May of 2016? Aquarius, May 2016. Aquarius, May 2016. Psst. Hey, cut that out. Sorry, the dog's over there going to town. Alright, Aquarius, May 2016. Aquarius, May 2016. Aquarius, May 2016. Okay, here they are. Here's your cards. Let me get them lined up a little better. Now, whatever color you picked, I want you to pay special attention to that color as it appears in these cards and the words that surrounds it. I will be holding up each card so you can see it and you can freeze frame and look more. And beyond even the colors, look at the shapes and everything in here. There's lots of stuff that can kind of dance around on you, and that's good. And that's how it can be a personalized message just for you, you know, in the reading. Because this is, of course, a general reading. Alright, well, the first card out you got was Death. And death isn't necessarily a bad card, but death is change. So there's big changes are afoot for the Aquarius, as it would seem. And it looks like it's gonna, whatever the change might be, it looks like one of the things that it'll be is better for your money. Because you've got this Two of Pentacles in reverse. And that's a card of having to struggle with money, but then in reverse, it's like, well, things are starting to really flow again. And that's not so much an issue anymore. And it lines up with some cards of some struggle here too. This is the Seven of Rods in reverse. So it seems like what we're ending is some of this struggle stuff. And I really feel like things are going to smooth out. Even though these cards are in reverse, just look at them in reverse anyway. Because there's other shapes and weird things that can happen by looking at them upside down, okay? This Knight of Rods seems to play a big part in it, okay? The Knight of Rods being usually a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. In these general readings, this could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be any, you know, the gender is not necessarily specific for these general readings. But one thing I can say about the Knight of Rods is that he's a younger, he or she, I'm going to refer to it as he, but it's he or she. They are a younger person. They're definitely have a lot of energy and a lot of get up and go. And they're ready to go for it. You know, they have a lot of, they're very enthusiastic, you know. So this is a person that has this youthful enthusiasm that's come riding in and is going to change things for you. You know, not only do you have the Knight of Rods, you also have the Page of Rods. Now usually I'll use the pages as news. You know, all the young dudes carry the news and they're the messengers and everything. But there's definitely this vibe of this youthful energy. This new youthful outlook or this new youthful energy that seems to be coming into your life. And you do have the Ace of Swords here. So the Ace of Swords is a victory, a breakthrough. Often the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough of something that seemed to be insurmountable. Like it was, and it is next to a card of that struggle card here, which is the Nine of Rods, or Seven of Rods, I should say. Yeah, Seven of Rods. But it's the card of struggle. So you're coming out of this struggle, change is afoot, it is a victory, it is, even though, like it might seem, this card too, like when it's in the upright position, it's like you struggle, but you're on top of it, you're handling it. In reverse, sometimes it's like it's not sustainable. You can't handle it anymore, you're going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. But there will be a victory. You know, we can't ignore that their Tower is in the spread as well. Now, it's in the reverse position, so Tower in reverse is usually not as dramatic or drastic as it can be. It's not as painful to go through. A lot of times what the Tower in reverse can mean is like some big change, like death. We have a big change. That much is, you know, we're clear about that. But it's not such a big shocker or such a big surprise. You know, you knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. And then you also have the Six of Cups in reverse, which means the old way is just not going to work anymore. So you know the old way is not going to work anymore. You know you have to find a new way. And the Ace of Swords is this victory. Back to these two rods cards here, these fiery rods cards. We are having a full moon in Sagittarius on May 21st. And Sagittarius, of course, is a fire sign. So this could be talking about that new moon on the 21st of May. That could be like a key date or a key time where some of this breakthrough and this victory could really be happening for you. You do have the Hierophant in here, in the upright position. Now the Hierophant is a very positive card. It is the large group or the organization. It is the... sometimes it's a school, sometimes it's a government, sometimes it's a profession that you may belong to. It often will represent a profession that a lot of people are involved in, like the medical field, you know, or something like that. Legal law is coming through very strong on this card at this time. This seems to be of help to you. I mean, some of you, this could be a bankruptcy thing. Some of you might be filing bankruptcy, and this could be the government, you know, and this could be the bankruptcy lawyer even. But then you're going to make this a new start. You know, it could be something like that, but that's not, it could just be any kind of thing. This could be the government. This could be some, you know, there's not legal and law cards showing up here, but sometimes when there's a victory and the Hierophant, it could be the legal system. Like you're going to have your day in court, you know. This death card really feels really good to me. And the word release really is the word that is popping on that to me. And look at these cards. Anything, letters stand out to you, let that all flow. Let that all happen. I feel like it's a cleansing, it's a release, it's a good thing. And you're going to feel so much better once you go ahead and do it, you know. Maybe it is just some sort of cleanse, and this is where the medical thing ties in. It could be, you know, it could be like that. You're going to have to do a cleanse. But honestly, it feels like something pretty much bigger than that, because you do have a big lineup of major arcana cards, the Death card, the Hierophant, and the Tower in reverse. So this is usually not just some little health regimen that you're going to do or something like that. This could also be death, sometimes can be an actual death. Maybe there was a death in the family and there's some kind of inheritance that's being divvied up or divided up here. Maybe your company went out of business and there's some sort of buyout or something that's going on, or severance package or something like that. Or maybe some of you are death, maybe you're going to retire. You're thinking about, I'm not going to do this any work anymore. You know, I'm heading towards retirement. And this could be like Social Security or something like that. So this is here to kind of pick up the pieces and help you. That's what I get about this Hierophant. For a lot of you, I think you're just going to be changing jobs. I think that's true for a lot of you. And this Tower in reverse, I think this is this has been something that's been building for a long time. And oops, this ST is standing out to me like street, you know, like an abbreviation for street. So I don't know if maybe for some of you 16th Street or upside down 91st Street, that might be something. But maybe it's even just down the street or Wall Street. This could be Wall Street too, you know. But that's sort of standing out to me. But I think a lot of you, there's been tension in building, or you've been really overburdened and overworked, and there's been something that's just been a lot of pressure. And this is just going to be a relief and a good thing. And with all this fiery energy here and the swords, this whole lineup right here, I want to say it's like you feel reinvigorated. You feel I can do anything now. I've just got all this energy now, where before you were probably very drained, you know. Some of you, this could be a divorce. You might have tried to work it out with your partner, and it just isn't going to happen. And for some of you, this could be your own children. If you have children, or younger siblings or somebody, or maybe you work with kids, because this is also the teacher in school. Maybe if you're a school teacher, or you're going to do something to help school kids, or a school program, or something like that. It could be like that, but there's definitely this, so for somebody I'm feeling like it's some kind of youth theater group or something like that. Like some sort of arts group for kids, you know. Where their school, I feel like their school doesn't have arts anymore, so it might be like, you know, some kind of, you know, after school, Boys and Girls Club, youth center type of deal like that, or something like that. But anyways, there's something really there's this youthful exuberance and this really up energy, like up, and I'm happy and up, and I'm enthusiastic just keeps popping at me on that card. So I feel like that is good, and I feel like the other parties are excited as well. So like if you were teaching these kids, say you're going to volunteer and do some kind of youth program, say for instance, they're just excited to be there too. It's not like they're forced to be there. They're excited to be there. Everybody's on board and everybody's excited about this, no matter what it is, even if it has nothing to do with children. The other reason that it could have to do with children too is because of that Six of Cups is there. That sometimes has a tie into children. So it's a big breakthrough month. It's a death, it's an ending and a new beginning. You've got the Death card, and then you've got the Ace of Swords. An ending and a new beginning. But I feel like it's a welcome new beginning for you guys, all right? All right, don't go away. I'm going to get on this, and we're going to do this card here. We're going to find out your animal totem for the month. Let me just tell you a few things about these books, and we'll be right back to do the animal totem. Don't go away. Hey everyone, before we get to the animal totem, I want to make a few quick announcements. If you're learning how to read tarot from watching these videos, you can pick up my book, Tarot in the Modern World. It's very inexpensive and easy to understand. It's available on Amazon. You can find the link above and below and up in the eye. This deck, Tarot in the Modern World, is available from the Game Crafter as well as the Animal Totem. I started doing these coloring books, these adult coloring books. I have the Animal Totem coloring book, which has all sorts of places for notes, and it even has the definitions from the Animal Totem deck in there, and you can make notes of your own and journal. I did an astrology one, which is chock full of information, additional information, the signs, and it has the constellation and all the symbols in it, and you can learn a little astrology while having some fun coloring. It also has a notes section in the back as well, a couple pages of notes. And then probably my favorite is the rock art coloring book. It's affirmations that are said over and over again, which help you to program your subconscious mind. And as you're coloring, there's a place right on the same page to put some notes. And there's lots of cool ones, and it's a pretty detailed coloring book. And then there's also, as we get to all the way to the back, there is a just words. This last one's really detailed. You know, some of them are pretty detailed. And it's I am beautiful, etc., etc. I allow love into my life, etc., etc. I invite integrity, etc., etc. I believe in myself, etc., etc. And then after that, there's some pages for you to continue on your own. Like use this as a jumping off point. I am, fill in your own words. I allow. I invite. I believe. And then there's just blank pages to write anything. And you can just doodle in there, or you can write sentences out. But actually writing stuff out really does help manifest and things and bring about change in your life. Also wanted to announce that the soul readings are back. You can find that on the Eye in the Sky. This is a deep reading. This is I look at your chart. It's a psychic reading of your chart. It has a lot to do with past lives and what you're doing here on Earth and why you're here. It's pretty deep. It's not superficial at all. So if those of you that want to take it to the next level and are looking for something a little deeper, it's a private video that I'll shoot while I write on the tablet on your chart, and then I send you the video. It's good forever, and I send you the JPEG of everything that I wrote. So check some of that stuff out, and without further ado, back to the animal totem reading. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look at this. Your animal totem for the month of May of 2016. The month of breakthroughs is what I got for you, because that breakthrough is just really standing out to me too. Okay, what is Aquarius's animal totem? The spider. Cool. Take a minute, freeze frame, look at it, see what comes to you. Don't overthink it. Okay, here we go. Weaver of fate, creator of life, patient builder of sacred geometry, transcending time and space, all are joined in the wheel of life. Well, you know, the wheel of life and the spider is akin to the wheel of fortune in tarot too. And that talks about how things are kind of going on the upswing. It also talks about timing and fate. Things being, you know, this is a fated thing. The spider is the weaver of their own fate, though. So it's kind of like you got to make it happen. And the Ace of Swords is a card of making it happen, too. I think if you don't make it happen, then Tower in reverse. I mean, inevitably, this thing is inevitably going to end anyway. And you can see it coming. You know, the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. And it's just, if it's draining you and pulling your life out of you, then it's not worth pursuing anyway. Weaver of Fate, creator, and it almost looked like co-creator. So it's like this co-creator energy, co-creating with the universe, making your life what you really wanted again. Maybe this youthful exuberance is just you. You having this new, renewed hope and faith in life and being excited about something again. Maybe that's just you and not even another person or another group of people. But there is some kind of a group involved here because we do have that Hierophant. But overall, I think it's an end to a lot of drudgery for you, really. That's really what it's looking like for me. And a bright new day, you know, an enthusiastic, bright new day and youthful excitement and energy surrounding this launch of this new thing for you. Okay, if that color thing or you guys saw anything in the words, leave it in the comments because I really do love hearing that kind of stuff. Alright, Aquarius, I want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, commenting, picking up my wares and using my different things that I sell, my creative endeavors. It's all supporting it, supporting the channel and the books and everything. It's all so much appreciated. And donations, which I really, really appreciate it. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great May, and I'll talk to you soon.